Welcome back to Foldra Adventure Crew. My name is Voss and we are continuing our Eastern Sierra Highway 395 exploration. Today we made it to a different spot. Yesterday we were at Mount Patterson and today we are right outside Mono Lake, and we're going to be going up to another famous overland spot is Kavanagh Ridge. So we just deflated our tires and we're going to be heading up the hill to see some scenic views of Mono Lake and high top ridges. So stay tuned, should be interesting. Let's go get some scenery. So Kavanagh Ridge is located just outside Mono Lake. As you're coming down from north to south on Highway 395, as soon as you get to the loop of coming down to Mono Lake, that's where the turnout is, and you're just going past Virginia Creek and going up the hill from there. It has a placard. We'll be getting to a placard here shortly, and from there we're just going to be going straight up the mountain. Like any of the previous spots we visited, most of the roads are just dirt roads, and they offer some awesome views and some nice tree lines. So we'll be going up to 11,000 feet on the Kavanagh Ridge. And from there, we might be going to a little hike, but we'll see. We'll see how ambitious we are today. All right, we're making the turn to Kavanagh Ridge. There's plenty of traffic up there. There's a lake up there as well, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be occupied. So we got quite a bit to go. But that's another pretty cool place to visit when you're exploring Highway 395.
So here at Kavanagh Ridge, and I believe this is the road up to the top of Kavanagh Ridge. You know, the roads here in this part of the Sierras are definitely a lot different. You see a lot of different kind of trees. The vegetation is different. There's a lot of things that are definitely different from the Western Sierras, and it's kind of cool to be in a little bit of a different scenery versus what we normally are in. So this is a little bit more barren, but we're actually up really, really high, so this is a cool spot.
Here's a first view of Mono Lake from all the way up here. Look at that. And we still got quite a bit to go up. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna have some epic views from up there. All right, we're starting to see some snow in our way. Looks like we might be crossing some snow berms here shortly. Oh wow, look at that. We're crossing snow in July. That's Sierras for you. Okay, we're pulling up to a little lake. There's probably going to be people camping because it is one of the cool spots to camp if you can get it all to yourself. It is one of those little glacier lakes that is formed by snow melting. And it's not packed. That is amazing. Let's go check it out. Let's go check it out. the water's not even that cold. It's cold, but not freezing cold. Very shallow lake. Very shallow. But looks amazing. All right, we spent a little bit of time at the lake. Now we're gonna be driving all the way to Kavanagh Ridge, look at all the things we can see from all the way up there, and start driving back down to Mono Lake. We made it to Kavanagh Ridge, but there's another parking area over there. I think that can see better because we're always seeing is the cliff, not the full lake that's down there. But we're here to take a couple pictures of the area and everything. But even all this area is covered all in these rocks. Down here below, we got some beautiful flowers. This is pretty cool. Everybody made it. Everybody's happy. Now we gotta go find a good spot to have lunch. Somewhere where it's not stupid hot.
Very cool how this place is teeming with life. All kinds of insects, all kinds of different flowers. All just fighting to keep themselves alive up here on this ridge. Lots of ants and flies and interesting creatures and plant life. Pretty cool.
We moved our vehicles from that ridge, which is pretty cool to do a vehicle photo because you're right on the edge, but we are here on the rocky side, so you have to walk over the rocks to see the sheer drop-offs over here. This is pretty cool.
That one leads into that one. 5 lakes, yeah.
Look at all this drop. Oh man. Yeah, that's a desolation wilderness, so there's no roads in there. It's pretty cool. We're all done up here at the Kavanagh Ridge. We're gonna be going down to Mono Lake, and we're gonna go explore some fissures and have lunch somewhere down there. So stay tuned. We'll be at the Mono Lake in no time. That's a grand view of Mono Lake. You can stop here and take pictures. But we're going to the Black Mountain of Mono Lake. We got down the mountain on the highway. Now we are right by Mono Lake. And we're going up to that mountain up ahead. It's Black Mountain and it has some fissures in it. So we've been there a few times already, but we have some friends that have never been there, never seen those. And we'd like to show it to them. And for you guys as well. But it is a lot more warmer down here. Even though it's supposed to say about 85, I think it's creeping up onto 90 down here. But hopefully when we can be closer to the lake, we'll get some of that water, cold breeze coming off the lake. Should be pretty decent. Because sitting having lunch in the heat is kind of bad. But the road out here is not bad. It's all between desert. You have to follow your map. Otherwise it's really hard to see where you're going because everything looks like sagebrush everywhere.
So now we enter into a totally different element. Now we're in the desert, in the sand. Check this out. It's pretty cool. I don't think I've driven in the sand in a car in 25, maybe 30 years, if not more. This is totally cool.
On this road, the only spot that they say no two-wheel drives not recommended is because of that hill right there. It's kind of steep, and basically if you're in two-wheel drive, you will be struggling to get up the mountain. But we did it in two-wheel drive, no problem, just because we have suspension flex. We made it to the fissures. Mono Lake's right there. Town of Levining right there, which we're going to be driving through here shortly because it is way too hot over here. It's like 90 degrees and I'm already out of breath because we're at like 8,000 feet, 7,000 feet. Elevation's pretty high. But the guys are going to run through the fissures, check it out, see what it looks like.
Okay, so I'm about to walk through this right here. So, and I'm going to give you my initial impressions here of how crazy this is. First off, as soon as you walk in here, you can feel the temperature drop, which is great because it's hot outside. But this is insane. Looks like somebody actually split this with a grinder or something. What the hey? Oh, and it's so nice and cool down here. If you wanted to sleep, this is the place. Look at this. Uh-oh, I think there's a drone. Oh, I just saw a drone go by. Look at this. Of course, Canyonlands out in Utah has lots of cool stuff like this, but here's a, cool, close, local Nevada fissure in the rock that looks like the water level maybe used to be this high. All right, let's keep going through here and see what's up. Definitely is nice and cool down in the base. That's where I'd like to stay. But we gotta keep, wow, dude. Oh my God. Wow. Okay, so, dude. Check this out. Look at how high it is. That's like 20 feet. Right there. Holy moly. Oh, look, and there's some cool spider webs. I don't know if you can catch them on camera. Oh, whoa. No way. This is rad. Dude, get out of town. All right. So, I'm 52, and I don't think I've ever seen anything like this in my life. Unfortunately, which means I don't get out much. Hey, don't throw rocks down here. I won't throw anymore. Yeah, dude. All right, it looks like you got to climb out the collapse, the mountain collapse. Oh, look. Oh, the birdie, it didn't make it. Oh, lizard, did you see it? Oh, check it out. Right here, you can feel the cool breeze coming from underground somewhere. It's a really cool breeze. Wow. Well, oh, this guy right here.
That's why I'm good. Whoop.
I can't really stand up over here. Now, great in nature, the many species we see in these parts here. Lots of cool stuff. He's not afraid of you at all.
No. I'm trying not to get stepped on.
He's thinking about eating
Wow, well, where do the boys go?
So
Do they?
look at, James, look at that. Look at all that white stuff that's like coated on the rock.
Calcium carbonate.
From the lake.
Yep. Calcium.
It's pretty wild.
Well, that means that the lake used to be up here.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Is this dead bird up there?
No, it's down there.
There's a dead bird down
No,
there.
It's laying down. It's actually head sticking out from the nest.
Oh my god.
And it's actually dead.
Well, then its baby or whatever, its mom is down there.
No, maybe the feather fell out from whatever.
Oh, I know there's a carcass right down there.
Yeah, well, fine.
All right, that's going to conclude our trip in. And this will be our trip out, but I'm not going to record it. So what I am going to add to this whole thing, one thing that I have not seen out here, is any kind of trash. And that makes me very happy to see that our community people are being good stewards of our public lands and places like this. Because I have not seen any trash. Makes me happy, people. Good job. Keep it up. Pack it in, pack it out.
We explored the area here. I've been here multiple times, so I let James show you guys what his first impression is of this place, which is amazing. I mean, you come out here pretty much any time whenever there's no snow and explore this. Mona Lake is a beautiful area to visit anytime you are driving down Highway 395. So we're gonna go and find a lunch spot somewhere, either here by Mona Lake or farther up the road. But after that, we're going up to Bishop, California, and from there, we're going up to Coyote Flat. So we are trying to rerun the same run we did back in 21, and hopefully this can be a lot more successful. So far, we're doing great. No issues, no problems. Thank God for everything, protecting us and letting us see all this beauty. All right, so we've been traveling down Highway 395 south from Mona Lake, and off to the side there is an place you can visit. It's called Obsidian Dome, and here we are. Rocks that are made out of obsidian, which is a type of a glass. So we're gonna go take a hike to the top of the mountain and check it out from the top, because it's all shiny, very shiny. Isn't that pretty cool, James?
It's pretty amazing that it's that big of a chunk when all we've ever seen are little slivers from arrowheads, right?
Yeah.
And you see this in massive quantities,
Whole mountain of it.
right? It's pretty crazy.
It's like a big old pimple on the Earth's crust
Bubbled up and
and just of obsidian.
shoot over.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get up the mountain, take a good look at it. Yeah, on this planet here, you can be a Hercules. A rock this size, you can just lift it right over your head. No problem. No gym necessary. But we kind of explored up top. It doesn't look as cool on top as it sounds, but it doesn't look like a dome. It looks like a quarry that's been dug out. So they might have quarried some of this stuff here before, but it's getting hot. Time to get back on the road and go to Coyote Flats. All right, we'll see you guys on the next episode of this adventure when we make it to Coyote Flats. Stay tuned. We'll see you on the next one.
Obsidian Dome, an absolutely amazing geological wonder over here, just past Lee Vining. Kind of crazy how that just popped up out of the earth. Kind of shows you that this planet is alive and definitely changing constantly. Really cool stuff. This is my first time going and exploring the Eastern Sierras, and I will tell you that I had no idea there was this much beauty towards the desert side of our Sierra Nevadas.